Okay. We're hot. We're hot.
Oh, so look at that time, yo.
You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideas. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the host and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, this is the GOAT Shop Sports Talk Live on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I'm one of your hosts, Pushalini Da God.
They call me that Ned.
Stoner Brown on this wonderful Friday, episode 8.
Episode 8. Ocho.
The Ocho. Hey, we're gonna we gotta jump. We might as well jump right into it, man. UFC 300 tomorrow.
Ooh.
Did you find the fight card?
Yeah, I found the fight card.
I saw the main event is Alex Pereira versus some dude with the last name Hill. What's his first name?
Jamal.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with Jamal Hill.
Yeah, I ain't never
Jamal
heard of him.
Hill, it sounds like an average Joe.
Right, I ain't never heard of him.
I'm pretty sure he earned the right to be on the main event fight, but it sounds like that's a tune-up fight for Pereira. Yeah, to get another championship shot.
A tune-up fight as in
We're gonna send somebody out there who is a valid contender, but for you to already have won a title fight, and you're basically for you to be a former champion, this guy shouldn't be able to beat you. You see what I'm saying?
Right, okay, yeah.
Like losing the belt, the only thing to do is get the belt back. Nobody still nobody from a fighter's perspective. Excuse me, I'm stumbling over the words. From a fighter's perspective, nobody should be able to see me. Just because I lost the belt doesn't mean I'm not that guy.
You just lost that fight.
Right, I just lost that fight.
Right.
So the only thing for me to do is get another title shot, and then I should redeem myself, hypothetically. If I don't redeem myself in the next title shot, then I'm probably never going to get a title shot again.
So his fight versus Jamal shouldn't be close.
No, it should be a knockout.
Okay.
He should
Should be a knockout.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
he should finish him.
Like, I'm on this level.
There's no disrespect to Jamal Hill,
Right.
but like Alex Pereira, before he was in the UFC, he beat Israel Adesanya like 3 or 4 times in kickboxing. And so then Israel Adesanya came over to the UFC and he made his rise as a fighter before Pereira made the crossover. And then once Pereira made the crossover, then he got his title shot against Adesanya. He beat him.
Yeah, he beat him pretty.
I had Adesanya winning that fight. I actually bet Brown's brother. I bet Nigel $50 on that fight. I was so confident in Adesanya like redeeming himself. But I think Pereira was just too far in his head. It was already like, bro, I beat you 3 times already. You know you can't see me.
You know you can't see me. You know you can't see me.
I'm your big brother, man. You can't do nothing with me, bro. I beat you 3 times.
But then, like when it was Pereira's time to turn to defend, it was like
Adesanya came in and got down.
It was crazy.
Adesanya came in, but at that time he came in with the smoke under him. You know he was ready. He was like, "All right, bro, you beat me, but you know I'm coming."
Right.
And he came in the ring like, "Bro, it's no smile. No, it was, he's they call him the last style bender. So he uses multiple different styles when he fights. You know what I'm saying? He's a kickboxer, but he definitely can grapple. He can get down. He's got a lot of good defense. He's real slippery. He's like an upgraded version of Anderson Silva. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say he'll upgrade Anderson Silva. He ain't better than Anderson. No, he's definitely not better than Anderson Silva.
I would.
Bro, Anderson Silva fought so many weight classes and so many greats. Like Adesanya ain't fighting none of them guys.
Is this the black dude?
Anderson
This
Silva,
is the Brazilian.
that's the GOAT.
I know Anderson Silva.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't
guy.
say when I say upgraded, I just say
Let me see.
maybe updated, maybe a younger version.
Let me see.
in my mind.
Yeah,
You know
what I'm
boy,
saying?
But-
you gotta give me some. I don't know.
But
It's hard
I
to
do
that.
understand. The
I get what
idea
you're
of-
saying.
I
It's a
get what
valid
you're saying
point, but
about.
like,
Because I get what you're saying. We ain't seen Israel
Anderson
fight
Silva
enough people.
doesn't break his leg throwing that kick against Chris Weidman.
Yeah, he's still
Like
top
he
of the
is
UFC.
still the top dog in the UFC.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
strictly off of that was the universe. I throw the same kick I throw all the time.
all the time.
Bro,
And
my
then-
leg.
Dude takes the
Shin.
kick
Yeah.
and my shin shatters. Like it was just time for him to move on. It was crazy. Like, oh man, I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, it was. That was a rough night, bro.
That was a crazy night, bro. That was a crazy night.
I was, and to watch it live, it was like, are you kidding me?
That really just happened.
Did that not only did it just happen, did that happen to Anderson Silva? Is this the last fight we're gonna see ever?
Mm.
Damn. I
Yeah,
remember
because
that.
it really like it almost ended up being his last fight.
Yeah, he came back.
He came back, but
But
it
he wasn't the same.
Yeah.
And he had to bow out.
Right.
He didn't even try to make a title contention on his way back.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So maybe Israel is the replacement for
Yeah, he's
Anderson.
definitely.
He feels that.
Man,
definitely feel that void. He feel that void
was-
because John Jones left. Like John Jones in his absence, they left fans with nobody to watch. Conor McGregor was like the only thing that was that entertaining
Mhm.
until Israel Adesanya came along. So
Yeah,
you got a valid point.
Oh, there he goes.
I know him. I need to see. Yeah, I know him. I know the OG. I need to see the new cat.
Oh, you never seen?
No, I think I know who y'all talking about. He black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Slim.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. He
with the little box,
yeah,
little box. Bro.
Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah. He don't play no game.
Yeah, he don't
He don't play now.
Yeah, he don't play now.
It's
But it's true. Pereira had him psyched. He had him. He was in his head. You know what I'm saying? And Adesanya came back and he was like, all right, I'm focused now. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go up through the. And then he beat him commandingly as well. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like either fight was close. You know what I'm saying?
Has he lost recently?
Yeah, he lost his last title bout, and to the dude who's got the current ring belt right now, and he just went and sat down. He said, "I'm gonna take a year or two off, something like that." He'll be back by the fall.
He got his belt back in there, and next fight he lost.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Got it back though.
Yeah, he'll be back. He's saying he's gonna take a year off, but I got a feeling he'll be back by the fall. He'll be something January or December, especially with them talking about this being the greatest card of all cards. You know what I'm saying?
And he's like what I done seen of him. He's like I fuck with him because of the on the spiritual side. He one of them niggas like he be locked in. It be seem like locked in competition, but that should be spiritual.
Nah, I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? So like that's why I fuck with him. So that's why I could see him like taking a year off, come back and doing something like this. Like,
Right.
What the fuck?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
So
go recenter herself.
Yeah,
Right.
he into all that. So yeah.
So the actual card reads. I'm gonna start with the lows and go to the highs. In the bantamweights, DeVazen Figueroa versus Cody Garbrandt.
Cody Garbrandt.
Oh yeah, Cody Garbrandt.
Cody no loves. Yeah. I got him all day.
No gloves,
No love. They call him Cody no love.
Man, the Tin Man.
Right, we're gonna
Ain't got
go.
no heart.
I don't know all these
Tin
guys,
Man.
so we really gonna go on unless we know somebody or something like that. We're really gonna go on push his pick because we watched together, but he really into it. He know. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Green in the lightweights. Bobby Green.
I'll take Bobby
versus
Green over
Jim Miller.
whoever he fight.
Damn.
Like y'all, that's what Bobby Green. When you hear about his story outside of the ring, it's like, how do you even show up and fight, bro?
Man.
Like he one of them type of people, so I gotta support him every time he fights.
Oh, and they got the odds now. They got the odds.
Bobby
What's
Green.
the odds?
The odds on the Figueroa versus Garbrandt is 300 Figueroa, 240.
Minus 300.
Yeah, minus 300, and then plus the 240 on Cody.
Yeah, because Cody is past his prime, but See, that's what they do. They put vets up against
Young
on the
guys.
rise newcomers, and then either you're gonna you're gonna win this fight as a veteran and keep your current ranking,
Mm-hmm.
and the clout that you have, the social equity, all of that matters in the UFC.
Right.
Or you're gonna let the new guy steal it, and then he's gonna be the one that everybody's talking about.
Right.
So that's the dynamic that they put at play.
So Bobby Green minus 190, Jim Miller plus
he the
160.
Bobby Green the favorite on that one.
All right, so this Marina Rodriguez and Jessica Andrade. I seen Andrade fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Andrade.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm going Andrade. I seen Andrade fight, but yeah, I definitely she plus 100 anyway.
Andrade plus 100.
Mm-hmm.
So she the underdog then.
That's gonna be the good money. Jalen Turner versus Renato Macanio.
I want to say Jalen Turner is that tall, skinny black dude who kind of fight like Israel Adesanya. I want to say, so I'm gonna go with him. If I'm thinking about the right guy, yeah, he should win this fight because he needs to win it for his career to keep going the way it's going.
They got Turner minus 250, and
Yeah,
they got
he's the favorite.
Morocco Marsanio plus 205. Then they got Diego Jones minus 125. Sodiq Youssef. I seen the Youssef fight.
I've never watched either of those guys fight.
I seen the Youssef fight. I don't remember him. That's a featherweight fight. I don't remember him winning. Then the last fight we saw, he was one of them undercards, like about two. I want to say about like UFC 296 or 295 or some shit like that.
He was on the undercard.
He was on the undercard, but he got beat then too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna go with Lopez. Anyway,
I got a question for you. What is this? I'm looking at the fight card odds. What is this? Why is one guy like negative 2,800?
Because he's that much better than the other guy. So to win $100, you gotta bet 2,800 on him.
Okay, because it's obvious.
Because it's obvious.
Okay.
Right. So, but it's a fight still. You can throw a punch, get caught the wrong way.
Right, and it's
over with.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I bet.
So when you see when the negative amount is higher,
That's the person who.
that means that person is that much better. Like a negative 250, and then the other guy like maybe plus 180.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference, but it's not so obvious. You see what I'm saying?
Finish them shits out.
What was it?
Lopez and goddamn Youssef. The next one up.
Sadiq Youssef. Okay. Kayla Harrison and Holly Holmes. I'm gonna go with Holly Holmes. I'm gonna go with Holly Holmes.
Fight.
Aljamain Sterling and Calvin Qatar. Aljamain Sterling, I'm familiar with him. I'm gonna say Aljamain Sterling on that one. Alexander, I want to say Rakic and Jiri Projaska. Not familiar with either of those guys.
One of those names.
So it's a coin toss. Obviously, it's minus 135 and plus 115. It's not that obvious of
who's gonna win?
who's
That's
gonna
only
win or who's gonna lose.
20-point margin right there.
Bo Nickel versus Cody Brundage. Got to go with Bo Nickel. It's minus 2,800. Cody Brundage is plus 1,400. So all you got to do is put $100 on him, and you can win 1,400 if he does beat Bo Nickel. Armin
Saruccio. Yeah.
And Charles Olivier.
Going Armin.
I never seen him fight. So
no, we watched him the other day. He was that weird Russian looking dude with the beard looking face.
For real?
Yeah, and he got
a beard looking face. Did he have a beard?
Charles Olivier is a dog.
Yeah, he had a beard. He got a deep beard.
Oh, okay.
He looked like he's Russian, and he just got that dude up against the gate and just beating him. Just beating him, just animals. So
yeah, they got him as a favorite, bro.
Yeah, I remember we watched that fight, and he just came out of nowhere and he was a machine. You know what I'm saying? He was just beating this dude head.
All right, well, you ready to take that break before we finish the card? All right, we're gonna take a break and we'll be back.
That is a big ass fucking call. That is a lot of good fights too.
When I step up on the stage, it's a massacre. I can't really give a fuck about what he say. You ain't driving, motherfucker, you a passenger. Said a nigga wouldn't make it, that's a mistake. Now a nigga in the game like now a nigga in the game like you ain't driving, motherfucker, you a passenger. Now a nigga in the game like if you said I wouldn't make it, check the replay. You ain't fucking with my team, that's a mistake. Watch the niggas go to work, I need a briefcase. Heard they said I wouldn't make it, that's a mistake. Now my niggas in the game like now a nigga in the game like ooh. Now a nigga in the game, check the replay. Goddamn, don't I make it look easy? Oh, five got me feeling like cheese. All my niggas in the hood with the three.
Hey, the show right before you, all she do is talk about old Atlanta. Like she's starting from the very beginning of like Atlanta music culture and stuff. So today she was talking about CMP and the organization, and like she was talking about some shit I ain't never heard about, none of this shit. But it was really deep. Like her show is so fucking dope. Like if you're a historian, like I like history. Like I didn't know that Techwood was the very first project in America. You know what I'm saying? Like she was talking about the rivalry between Hollywood Court and Perry Homes.
It's deep when you talk about Techwood because you got to look at how the AIDS epidemic hit here and how the CDC
is here.
And so that's why they say that like Atlanta has always been a social experiment, breeding ground for anything that government might want to.
What did you know?
Yo, that's crazy.
And mass use to affect us like from the mass standpoint, affect the masses of black people, right? Yeah, that's what they're saying that Atlanta breeding ground.
Oh, you just hit me with something because I've never heard that, but I could see that.
Because you know about what they did in Buckhead and how they moved all those people. That's how they got all the people that didn't protect it. So they wanted Buckhead back to rebuild it. There was a cemetery in the middle of it. It was an old black neighborhood. You could look this shit up. They reclassified the area and forced all the fucking people out. Shut their church.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
On Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I'm Pushalini Da God.
They call me .net still.
I am Stoner Brown. It is Friday. We was talking about UFC. Hey, talk about that bad motherfucker belt.
So the bad motherfucker title is a belt that Jorge Masvidal coined himself as the baddest motherfucker in UFC, and so he went and got a belt created or made.
He made his own belt.
He put it in rotation. If you beat him,
you get his belt.
So now he's not even fighting for it anymore. It's Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway fighting for it, and I'm gonna go with Max Holloway. Max Holloway, I think, has the highest, most significant strikes landed all time in UFC.
Damn. Most significant strikes all time.
Any weight class.
Oh, any. That means these knockout strikes, or are these just damaging?
Yeah, damaging blows.
Right, damaging blows.
Right.
Judges gave him points for these strikes every time.
Right.
Yeah. So is that gonna be a bigger fight than the Pereira fight, or is it just?
Both of those guys are hard nosed, but Pereira is actually the champion right now, right, at light heavyweight. So I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a bigger fight because this could be a change of the guards at light heavyweight if Pereira loses. I think he went up to light heavy because of the Israel Adesanya thing.
Right.
Like after he lost to Adesanya, he moved up in weight class. So now if he loses in this weight class, like where else is it for him to really go?
Right.
And then the last fight we got to cover is a female strawweight title fight, and it's Zhang Weili versus I guess that's Yan Zhao Nan.
Is that the video you sent me the other day?
That the big girl,
the one who knocked the bitch out and with the
she basically just let her momentum just hit the flow, and then she cut off the air to her windpipe. Like she didn't even strike her; she just cut off her carotid.
It's a strawweight title, so it's not a big girl.
Oh, okay.
No, my phone right. This video she sent me these two Asian girls, and I think one of them is supposed to be fighting soon. She got plaits going down, and she got down. Bop! This one overhand knocked the bitch into the floor.
I want to say that the girl y'all talking about is the Zhang.
Is the Zhang Week chick? That's what I'm thinking. I remember in the hashtag something. Her name started with an A.
It was so disrespectful. Why would y'all even put them two together?
Sound like it sound like y'all watching Street Fighter. AI.
This chick right here, this Zhang, she beat the mess out of women. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh nah. That bitch like Terminator.
Yeah, she fight like it too. Every time I see her fight somebody, she walks straight on. This her UFC greatest hits right here.
I got the pay for the Zhang Week. And who she fighting?
They can't see that.
Yan Zhao Nan, something like that.
No, they can't see that.
Yeah, they can't see what y'all looking at. Y'all got remember it's people on the radio. You gotta describe what you're looking at.
Bruh, she is walking through this girl, bruh. From the start of the fight, she just keeps going forward. She looks like the what was the other dude they used to call Cyborg?
That was a female.
Cyborg.
They got a female. So they got a male cyborg and a female cyborg.
Right.
The female cyborg does walk through women like that.
That's what she looked like. That was her fighting style. She looked like the female, like Cyborg. She just took the first step and never stopped going forward and beat the mess out that chick. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
she's this big.
If y'all seen her before,
she's tiny.
You will know it.
Coming. But we're gonna have to
wrap that up.
Yeah, because now we watching goddamn UFC. This is why
we got the show, because we watched this shit for real.
Right. We can't multitask. We already had this conversation. We can't multitask. Niggas stopped talking and everybody was just watching.
Want to go to the scores from last night, bro?
Yeah. You just pull up on ESPN.
My
bad.
What you think you did last night? You said you won. You got
I only lost the Celtics game. That's the only one I picked wrong. The Celtics let me down. I'm not betting on them again this season.
So they played
the Knicks. They played the Knicks, and we watched that game, bro.
Going into the playoffs.
Okay, so
the number one team in the Eastern Conference. This should be a statement game.
Yeah, I gotta leave them Celtics alone, bro.
Speaking of
I'm finding that out the hard way, bro.
Right. That's like, bro, when like people don't understand, like once you done got a certain success, it's more dogs than you, bro. Like, and it's more skilled players. So like Boston, that shit, how what's my boy name? Tatum, he had that success early, bro. That fucked him up. And it's not his fault. It's just that this shit happened so easy that he might feel like he don't have to be so aggressive to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got successful the first time, this how it went. But it's so many other players, even from then when he first came in the league, these 5 years, that however many years have passed, it's more good players now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's a generation. 5 years is a generation. So like now, all these new niggas ain't finna be scared of none of these niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
Like,
closed. I get what you're saying. He came in with a higher. The gap was up here.
Now they closing the gap.
Yeah, and went like this.
Yeah.
Now they all up.
Yeah, definitely on Devin Booker, because Phoenix should be running through that. They should be running through the West.
Yeah, that's why I felt what you said yesterday when you were like, Phoenix was your team that underperformed for this season.
Yeah,
I felt you on that, bro. 100%.
That was ridiculous. All right, so last night, Bulls over Pistons, Knicks over Celtics, Jazz over Rockets, Warriors over Trailblazers, Pelicans over Kings.
Yeah, I called it.
Huh?
I said Pelicans over Kings.
I did not see that.
Zion, like the most efficient offensive player in the NFL, right? I mean, in the NBA right now.
Mm-hmm. And I think, you 4 for 1. Nisha was 4 for 1. She picked Kings over Pelicans. Because they remember they from Cali. She always picked Cali team.
That's right.
But everything else, she picked these things. So you was 4 for 1, she was 4 for 1. But yo, watching that Celtics game, bro, that was like, what in the world, bro? I'm not gonna lie, that was the first time I watched one of those FanDuel betting games, and how they playing the game and then they're doing the FanDuel at the same time, so they're running through what the bets was, what the parlay was. It kind of made it a little bit more competitive, you know what I'm saying, and made it more interesting because, like, all right, now we keeping track of which players, you know what I'm saying, who didn't have, who needed threes, who needed points. Brunson was 1 point away from 40, which messed up a damn parlay.
You need 40 plus.
You know what I'm saying?
It's on the parlay, the over under.
Yeah, the over
under.
124 for the Knicks, and they didn't make it. They only made 118.
No, the over under was 230. He said he weighed like 232 under, and they went over. Because remember, the Celtics started going on a run
at the end.
At the end,
at the end
they added to the point, so it was like
over by 8 points.
Bro, that was crazy, man. Bro was so disappointed. And then his homies was clowning him.
Right.
Like the dudes he was watching the game with, as he losing his money, one of them just started whispering like, "Okay, bro, he just."
It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. Nothing. The crazy thing about that was nothing covered in that game because just by the third quarter, both teams had the bench players in. You know what I'm saying? And it was a horrible game to watch. But the Knicks, Brunson came out, man.
Well, that's what they were saying. They said they hedge bet, so they covered on something because they were betting against themselves. See, I don't really know too much about hedge betting, but it's like you find the odds on both ends, and then you just kind of like wager based on what you got to actually put up. So you kind of spread it out again with conflicting bets, if that makes sense. The same way people hedge with stocks, but it's just like they do it with betting.
Okay. Damn, man, what y'all say? Oh yeah, the Celtics, man. Let me say something about the Celtics real quick.
Yeah, you was going in on it.
The Celtics are also, I don't know if y'all ever been to Boston, but they say, I ain't never been, but they say Boston people talk real bad towards the players and shit.
Oh yeah.
So it's like they don't deserve no more championships.
Oh, listen, bro. Listen. New York, Boston, Philly, all those Jersey, New England, Green Bay, these are all cities where the team belongs to the city.
Right.
Not the city belongs to the team.
Right.
The Hawks think the city belongs to them.
Yeah,
we Atlanta. The Falcons think we're the Falcons. Y'all should be happy we're here. No, that's not how fans live in New York. New York is, I bought a hat, I buy a t-shirt, I'm going to fight with anybody who say anything about the Yankees.
Right.
It's like a gang.
Right.
So if y'all not winning games, y'all ain't shit.
Because they repping so hard.
Because I'm repping everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? And New York is one of those cities where you got the Yankees and the Mets. You got the Giants and the Jets. You got the Knicks and the Nets. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those, everybody's like, Brown, how you could be a, because I got multiple basketball teams. I'm a fan of multiple football teams. But I grew up in a city where you wasn't just a fan of one. You know what I'm saying? If the Nets was going to the championship, we all
right. So the New York, that's all them places, all the other places cool. But they say Boston is where they call you niggas.
No, they doing it in New York too.
Fact,
That,
though.
but I don't hear them
doing
say
it in
New York.
Boston, for sure.
I hear them say like
y'all
Boston
remember-
is the worst.
Y'all don't remember the Braves coming to New York and them throwing batteries at them? Because they had John Smoltz and they had the other dude. What was the dude who made the racist comment?
Yeah, my
And they
nigga.
throwing batteries at him coming through the tunnel.
Mhm.
This is New York, bro.
But batteries is cool, but
Batteries is cool. What do you think?
Why
niggas
batteries?
worse than
Huh?
Why batteries?
Because they can sneak them into you can bring them in. I'm listening on the radio. So you take the batteries out your radio and throw them at people. You can't bring weapons into the
And they gonna hurt.
I was
And
worried
they
about
gonna
that.
hurt.
They gonna
They
hurt.
gonna
They're
hurt.
gonna hurt.
Oh.
You know what they doing to the Knicks if they losing in the winter?
What?
They throwing snowballs at them.
Right.
Coming out of the coming out the
I feel all that. I just don't like no white people calling me no nigga when
you
I'm
gonna
playing
get it in
sports.
New York. You gonna get it from white, Spanish,
I
Asian.
don't-
You gonna get it from every race.
Well, that's why I say Boston is don't.
No, it's
ain't
just
gonna
like-
win there, 'cause everybody say they the worst. Like all these
Yeah,
podcasts.
they are one of the worst
They
for
say
sure.
they-
Brown helped me understand something because I feel where you coming from. Because I got my own perspective on racism and interacting with people on that platform.
I say it's cursed. I don't say
Like,
nothing.
I'm
got
from the
you.
South, but Brown told me like up there, the racism is expanded.
Right.
Yeah,
There's so many different cultures. There's so many
Right.
different types of people.
Mm.
Being racist
That,
is not
like-
just a black and white thing.
Yeah, like-
you're a different race. I'm
To
going to call
anybody.
to anybody.
Right.
I grew up calling you whatever the worst word was in your race is what I'm gonna call you. It ain't specific to
Right.
white everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So growing up black, racism is not just white
Black and
people
white.
hate me.
Everybody
Everybody-
on their
The
own
Chinese
side.
people don't like us. The people at the grocery store who's
Right.
Indian don't like us. The
Right.
people in the laundromat who's Korean don't like us.
Alright,
We don't like none of them either.
Alright, yeah,
So-
I get that.
Racism becomes that's not even the
That ain't
so
no
I
issue.
wouldn't-
right.
I wouldn't have
We don't
made
even
it.
think about it.
Like, so in like a New York sports market or
That's what- that
Boston
makes
sports
sense.
market, I would not have made it had
Oh,
I not
nah.
known somebody
Yeah,
like Brown.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
They-
So that's why I'm making
So-
that point to you. Like I feel where you coming
Right.
from, but you got to know the culture of that area before you go to a certain team because it's gonna come with it.
And I feel, I feel
For
that
sure.
on the real
For
life,
sure.
but I'm just saying like they curse. You know what I'm saying? On
Nah, I
the real
feel where
life,
you coming from.
in real life, y'all, that's correct. In real
Yeah.
life, nigga, like, nigga.
But the deep,
But but I also say that type of if you want to call it racism is just like how we talk about them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it ain't even that we hate a motherfucker. It's like we
Just
talking shit.
right? That's
They, like so it's like you gotta
You know-
look at sometimes when they be people. It seems racist. How racist are you? How racist am
Yeah,
I?
you gotta have.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really racist. I talk shit about all these motherfuckers.
Mhm.
And so we have to understand they talking shit too. You
Right.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's just like
Right.
it ain't that fucking deep.
What-
But you got a
talking
valid
shit
point.
about
Though.
it.
I feel where
I was just saying they curse.
Right.
In real life,
You
how
talk
that
to-
makes sense.
You talk to
Right, bro.
NBA players, NFL players, even especially baseball players. They're gonna tell you playing in the Northeast is one of the worst areas to
You
play
right.
because the fans are horrible.
Once you break it down like that,
Boston
yeah, I can
is
see.
Boston is number one, right? If you don't know, Philly is number two.
I heard.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard. That's what they saying.
New York is number three.
Mhm.
New England is number four.
Mhm.
Green Bay is number five.
Mhm.
These are the worst cities to play sports. Because you remember, these cities still have predominantly white men in power in a lot of these areas.
Ain't nothing in Green Bay.
Right. All they got is
Yeah,
the Packers.
nothing.
Right.
Wisconsin,
Same thing-
all they
same
got
thing
is
in New
college
England.
teams and the Packers.
Same thing in New England.
In the what?
The Packers and the
Oh, I
the
thought he
college
said the
teams.
Packers. I was
We
gonna
got-
say,
we got the
what?
Bucks.
What team is
We got
that?
the Bucks.
No, Green Wisconsin.
I'm from
Milwaukee, right? Okay, yeah.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's
People
right.
sometimes
That's
think
right.
people think
I
it's
be forgetting.
Right, yeah.
I be forgetting, bro. You right.
It's the Twin City
That's
shit.
They got
That's
the
what
book.
it is. Yeah.
They got the ball. You right.
Yeah, but I would never want to play. If my son, like, say my son is going through and he's about to get in the NFL, and he's like, yeah, you know, the Jets or the Giants or somebody want, son, you're not built for that, bro. Let's see you get some on the starter seat, on the practice team for Tennessee. So I
That's crazy,
I'd much
but
rather
wow.
you come through us programs something like that
Right,
than
right,
try to
right.
come through out of college
to
into
the madness, to the real world. Eh? No, that's true.
I don't even want to go there.
You ain't shit, boy.
Big old monkey looking ass. Goddamn.
Boy,
Run the ball. Run the ball. Listen,
I was not amazing.
listen, I remember going to a Mets game, right? We went to a Mets game as a school trip. They took us to a Mets game. It was an afternoon game. So we were there and it got later. You know what I'm saying? The later it gets, people been drinking, talking crazy. It's seventh. And so now we in the seventh inning stretch, which used to be a time when they would just give up. It was like a break. Well,
I remember that.
Yeah,
they shortened.
They've gotten rid of
They
it.
modified the game.
Yeah,
to make it shorter.
Make it a lot shorter.
Yeah,
but it used to be like a 30-minute stretch where fans, they did all kinds of little fan stuff, and players come out and throw the balls and shoot it. Like when you go to the Atlanta game, they come out and shoot the cannon, all that stuff. All right. So after the seventh inning stretch, the Mets come back in and they're just blowing it. And, and these people, they don't care that it's 3 rows of children. You fucking suck. You goddamn bullies. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? They screaming sand niggers. Because, sand nigger is what you call a Latino. Right. And sand niggers, get the fucking sand niggers.
That's what you call a Middle Eastern person.
Right.
That's what you call a Latino as well.
Up there, probably.
Wet bags.
I got a couple different ones for that. That's a beaner.
Yeah. Beaner, that's a West Coast thing.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah. You from Cali.
Yeah, I'm from Cali. Yeah.
Say it in Mexico. Is it?
Huh? Beaner, wetback.
Yeah.
That's the stuff I've heard those times.
Yeah.
All of the Latino countries have sand. All of the Latino.
That makes sense. When I think of Mexico, I think of the jungle.
Right. You think of the jungle, well.
You know what I'm saying?
Aztecs.
You know what I'm saying? Cancun.
That's because you're intelligent.
Once I think deeper, I see the sand.
Cozumel, Cancun.
But even the dirt is the sand, I guess.
In Mexico.
Desert.
In Texas, it is.
Desert.
Dirt is sand.
Ignorant person don't care what it's supposed to mean. They gonna call you whatever they want to call you, man. Like,
Listen.
I'm from the South. I've literally seen black people call anybody of a light skin tone a cracker. Bro, them folks don't even speak English, man. Right. Right. To say, right? Like, boy, you slow, boy.
Oh God.
You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. When I first got to Atlanta in '97, I was talking to my homeboy. He's like, "Bro, what's it like out there?" I'm like, "Bro, it's like in the heat of the night out here, bro." It's like,
wait a minute.
The Timbs is. I feel like birds of Timbs out this bitch everywhere, and I'm in Decatur.
Oh
When
God.
I first moved out here, it was plenty white folks still in Decatur, bro. Don't walk in nobody's yard or no shit. It was like, whoa.
I came down in '99. White folks was still like putting the money on the counter and then sliding it to you, like they didn't want to touch your hand. Man, what?
Sometimes probably because we black that we had this conversation, but we gonna keep it.
I mean, but say Push's family, I'm right there. I'm a cracker.
99, 2000.
Hey, bro, black folks don't play about the paper bag test.
Man.
You either black or you're not, brother. There's no.
Thank God for education, man. That's all right.
That's it.
Oh my God.
Shit, man. We got some games. Tonight is a big night for games. There's like 14 games on here, bro.
Wow.
On the NBA slate?
Yes, NBA slate. NBA is the only thing, I mean, Major League Baseball right now is not doing anything of mention. Its season just started. Don't know who the champs
They say
are.
the Braves been balling.
Yeah, that's good now. We'll see what happens. I'm more interested in baseball in like August, September, October. But that's when we really get in the crunch time. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? And because of so many, they're gonna bring up niggas from the farm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know how the season gonna end.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get injured, and there's so many games.
There's so many games.
There's so many games. It's like hockey. It's the same thing. It's like I'm not keeping up with none of this. You know what I'm saying?
Play too many games.
Too many games, bro. Too many games. But that is, that's America's sport. They not gonna ever roll it back. They're gonna increase it. That's why they came up with the pitch count, with the pitch clock, to make the games faster.
Right.
So we can, and if we get the games really fast, might get 2 of them in here. We can get more double headers. Because that's what they've been doing lately too. They've been making teams play them double headers, one game. You know what I'm saying? One day.
I thought I seen that. I'd just be like, what? Y'all, and they'll play back to back. Yeah, they be like, we playing back to backs.
Right, we playing back
most of
to
the
back.
time they play like 3 games.
Yeah, series.
When they come to town, they play like multiple games.
They play multiple games.
It's like 3 or 4 games every time a team comes to a city.
They usually play 3 to 4 games, and the way that they get in the 4th game is that double header day. That day they usually try to.
So they play like once at 12 and then again at 7 or something.
Yeah, no, they've been, like the Braves had games last year that started like 10 a.m. and then the next game started like 2 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So you really like got an hour, and you coming back in to play these games.
Are they playing the same starters though?
Same exact. No. The way baseball is set up, you got to rest. Got to rest.
So, right, because your pitcher can only give us so many so many throws in.
Right. So that means that pitchers you have to put in the rotation from the beginning. But the players, they just gonna keep going through the rotation. They're just gonna keep going through the batting order. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep going through the batting order. So that means in the second game you're gonna have more players on the roster, on the actual roster that weren't played, that don't usually play. You know what I'm saying? So you can stretch out the batting order.
Man, it seems crazy, especially, but when you think about how much energy they really exert, it can be done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it ain't like other sports where you they sit down, eat sunflower seeds, stand. Even when you playing in the game, you can stand for a whole series.
It's not like you got to run up and down the field.
No hitter.
You ain't did nothing.
Nigga, you come back.
That's right.
You feel me? Okay,
right. All that money just to stand around. But it's still it's skill in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the crazy part. It is like most
once the on ball pause action actually starts, then it's a lot of skill and athleticism in it. So
you got to
like imagine when them guys go up and try to catch it before it become a home run.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That shit crazy because it is one little ball
flying through the sky.
All this space.
Right.
The sun shining.
All this,
bro. Baseball. Baseball is one of them sports where it is probably the most boring thing to watch on TV. But if you go to a live game, you're like, yo, these dudes are really out here balling. Yeah, there's a lot of, stop and go. But if you're at a live game and you see the ball hit and watch the trajectory and see how, oh damn, this nigga really got to track this because I can see it going from here. I lost it. I'm sitting right behind it. You know what I'm saying? You really like, damn, these niggas are really skilled. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers stealing bases. That run from home run from the home plate to the first. That is like when you had a real game. It's like, damn, this shit looks so long. I couldn't beat nobody.
Like a 100-yard dash.
Yeah, I couldn't beat nobody's pitch coming. I couldn't beat the pitch coming from the left field to first plate, to first base.
All right, listen, man, my brothers. So what is out of these 3 sports, what is the most difficult?
The most taxing?
No, difficult. Like how you said, baseball skill. So I'm gonna go with 2 more that's on that level. Baseball, hockey, or golf.
Hockey. Yeah, hockey by far.
Baseball.
Yeah, hockey. Yeah.
I think so too.
Is it because you're on the ice?
Yeah, because you gotta skate.
Yeah,
you gotta be able to skate.
You got
the contact in.
The contact. You get in a fight, but you gotta be able to. You got to be able to skate. That's the thing that people
really brutal.
Yeah, it's really brutal.
And then you gotta skate.
You got to skate. That's why I keep saying, You got to be able to
You
skate.
used to running and stopping all day long,
right?
Skating and turning and all that. You ain't really
cutting in the ice. You know what I'm saying? And then if another dude, sometimes it ain't even a matter of if you can skate it. If another dude is better with the stick than you are,
right.
It's like a nigga
You gonna take your bitch.
Right. It's like
better with the stick than you are. You gonna take your hoe.
And he gonna embarrass. I wasn't ready. That was the point, though. That was the point.
I thought people was gonna say some flip that mother.
That is the point, though. He gonna embarrass you in front of everybody right there. Just drop you to your knee. You see more skaters fall to their knees because the nigga is good with the goddamn
right.
Than in basketball. Basketball, you gotta mix the dude hard.
And you're on your feet though, right? You ain't on them skates. I think I would like out of anything, one gift I think I would like. You know how they say the dude sold his soul and got the instrument.
Yeah.
How they do? Some story.
You never heard of Devil in the Banjo? Y'all never heard that story?
Yeah.
You from where the story comes from?
But
you never heard about the Devil in the Banjo?
But I would do it for. I wouldn't do it for real, but if I would, I'd do that shit for like to be the best golfer in the world. Like when nobody know how I'm so fast.
Yeah, that would be hard.
You know what I'm saying? I don't sweat. They boom, hit that mama. Almost there. Boom.
Hold on, you saying like a hold on? You hit
every
hole in
you
one.
just kill a lot of birdies.
Just not to be, not to make it
that's
suspect.
Too. Right, birdies.
Bird man. Yeah.
Bird man.
Like really, I gotta be.
Yeah,
my superpower.
That would be. Yeah, I mine would be sport related. If I could sell my soul out, I'm gonna sing. Ooh. If I could sing, y'all would never met me if I could sing.
Stoner Robinson.
I wouldn't even be a stoner.
Well, you would be.
Ain't nobody come here to see you, Otis.
If you would have been Ruben Stutter, boy, stop playing. I don't get me started.
Ain't nobody come here to see you, Otis.
Listen, I've been singing everywhere, traveling the world, eating like a motherfucker, making babies and leaving them in different countries. I would be damn. You couldn't tell me enough. I would cuss people out in song. I would cuss. I would not. You would not even know me, bro.
Push, we need one. Before we go, Push, what you doing?
Superpower.
It gotta be sports related.
No.
Obviously not with Stoner singing.
Man, I can't even answer that question, bro.
He want mind control.
I can't even answer that question.
Because he might make.
No, I really can't answer that question because I just don't. I don't think it don't turn.
Okay, well in sports, if you can have a crazy
talent. To fly?
Yeah, to fly. To be able to.
Yeah, if I'm gonna go big, I'm gonna go big on big. I'm gonna fly.
I got a total advantage.
Yeah, they're gonna research me. Like, I'm going bold. Did y'all see that nigga just lift up on the ground, flew
over with Big Yachty?
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga never been to college playing no ball.
Oh man.
Like Hermes, you know how they have Hermes with little wings on his feet, how they be floating around? Mm-hmm. I'll be all over that motherfucker. Pass that bitch to me, bro. I'll be double sports too, NFL and NBA.
You gotta do baseball too, bro. You can fly.
Oh, you better.
Hey, you know what?
I'll be the real Bo Jackson.
I was just about to say that's a story that y'all need to talk about. Bo Jackson, he does it like Bo. He does every. I saw him doing archery. Like Bo knows everything when it comes to athletics. That man is crazy.
Niggas like that in the hood.
Yeah, it do. In the hood, it be niggas who can play.
Guess what though? That's what I was gonna say when y'all was talking about the Devil in the Banjo. I'm like, well, down here, I've seen so many talented people that just are naturally that talented.
Yeah.
I just never heard that story before. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We go. I catch you up on it off air.
I say that's how Steph Curry got the jump from them.
Nah. Steph's daddy sold his soul for Steph to get that.
I know something happened.
That's ungodly.
Alien.
That's right. That's ungodly. Right. Same thing with Kevin Clark. Somebody in their family sold their soul years ago and said, "Listen, in generations to come, devil, you owe me." and just boop. That's it right there. Cause there's no reason for that little that she ain't even built like a shooter, bro. I'm done. I can't. Anyway.
All right, man.
Y'all want to do these picks real quick? Or no?
It's over.
Go for it.
It's over.
Go for it. Y'all got 2 seconds. Run it.
All right, Magic 76ers.
7-6.
Bulls Wizards.
Bulls.
Hornets Celtics.
Celtics.
Pacers Cavs.
Pacers.
Ooh. Nets Knicks.
Knicks.
Raptors Heat.
Heat.
Heat, yeah. Lakers Grizzlies. Lakers.
Lakers.
I mean, you could jump in
I
whenever.
know. I'm
Hawks Timberwolves.
Bucks.
No,
You said Hawks Timberwolves?
Yeah.
Oh,
Timberwolves. Bucks Thunder.
I'm going to the Bucks. I gotta go home.
Yeah, you home right
I'm
now.
going
You
with
out
Shea.
here. Yeah, you out here. Thunder. Yeah, I was gonna go say go with Shea too. Nuggets Spurs.
Nuggets.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep rolling, bro. We got to
Pistons
Yep.
Mavericks.
Pistons.
Pelicans Warriors.
I meant to say Mavericks. Pelicans. Warriors.
Pelicans.
Yeah.
Rockets Trailblazers.
Ooh, Rockets.
Jazz Clippers.
Jazz.
Suns Kings.
Suns.
Kings. Suns ain't showing up, bro. Suns are not showing up.
All right.
Man, this has been a great one. This is Friday, the last one for the week. So we will catch you guys on Monday. I am Stoner
I'm
Brown.
Pushalini Da God. Y'all be safe out there this weekend.
They call me .net. We out.
Hits 92.3.
Awesome.